Watch ADHD.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So now, this is what I dealt with today. So, this is interesting and funny and ironic. They're giving me a review of my job, and they tell me all these things about how I work and what am I struggling with, what solutions do I have, what ideas do I have to improve myself, to improve the performance. And then they give me a paper. They show me a paper of they asked me this question. Look at this paper. Look at we're trying to get you a raise. Okay, we're the boss, the person that's in charge of, giving the money for a raise. Which I talked about a raise doesn't make sense, but they're gonna give me a raise, and the guy doesn't want to give me a raise. So they're only trying to give me, how much do you think they're trying to give me of a raise? 40 more cents. 40 more cents. Unbelievable. So I told them, they said, tell me if that's fair. Is that fair? I just chuckled and said, no, that's not fair, because everything's going up, and if I'm not going to be above the inflation, that doesn't make sense for me. And then I ask them for $5 more, and they're like, oh, well, you have to, in 6 months, we'll see what we can give you. We'll see if, depending on your performance, blah, 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 all this nonsense. And then one thing this sticking out to me, as far as they said, well, you get complacent. Sometimes your work performance is like, whoa, to the roof, and then sometimes like that. As I'm learning about my own self, my own ADHD symptoms and struggles and challenges, I have found that complacency is not for us is not I'm just going to chill and relax all day long, or we don't do it on purpose. It's just we lack motivation. We lack all the things that we need to be able to perform like a neurotypical person. Sorry guys, but you might not like this, but we're not trying to be complacent. Yes, we want to improve. Maybe some of you have found a solution. Maybe some of you have found ways to cope with your ADHD, or ways to be better at your job, or you're getting therapy. I don't know. I know there's many ways to do it. Now, regardless of whether you take medicine, you take supplements for your brain so that you can function at optimal level, still, we're not trying to be complacent. Number one. Number two, the waves of motivation are like, whew, and then like this and like this. They don't understand that. You can't really reveal much to them, to the employers, because they will either point a finger at you and be like, oh, look at this guy, he might not be good for the job anymore because he has this thing. Or they might, I don't know, it's just sometimes there's certain things you can say and certain things you cannot. I mean, it's not a good idea to tell everybody, maybe one person, but Um, they're neurotypicals. They don't understand this stuff. They don't get it. They don't get that we have mood swings. You know, we have swings of things, swings of moods, swings of motivation, swings of things. All those things are to just go up and down, up and down. It's a roller coaster for us every single day. So the question is, are sustainability of things are not the way that normal neurotypical people do. The question is, I mean, that's the question here. The question is, do they have to really know this stuff? Do these employers have to know everything, or do they have to know why of these things are happening to us with ADHD in the workplace or school, whatever you do? Now, if you try to explain it to them, they will not ever understand it if they're non-neurodivergents. They're not going to. I mean, do I have to bring a psychiatrist there, or do I have to bring a note from the psychiatrist? Hey, look at this. This is why, he's not performing because of this, because of that. You think they will take in consideration and be like, okay, well, this and that. They probably, I don't know. They might not. They might think it's just excuses or something else. Well, I need you to just do the work. I need you to do this, do that. I mean, I'm just speculating things. I don't know, guys. I mean, yeah, I told them, they said, oh, you have a deadline for certain things. I was like, yeah, that's fine. You can have a deadline. I can push myself to do a deadline. But then again, now they have to create deadlines for me. I cannot create deadlines for myself. I mean, I could, but they'll be kind of, but they need to structure their company better because they're not structured very well. They're trying to put they're all over the place. So they're trying to put all these solutions, all these ideas, 2 years after I've been working there on me. I have a lot of different functions and their responsibilities. So if they really knew what I go through up here, the struggle that I go through every single day, if they would just understand these type of things going on, I'm pretty sure everything will flow much better. They come up with things when there's problems. They don't come up with solutions before there's more problems. I wasn't trained properly there by the main person. I had to train myself and learn on my own with some other person who used to work there. When I started working there, he was not actually my boss. He was just somebody that got hurt and he had to come and do the job that I'm doing now. He was just guiding me, telling me all this. He was mostly helping me to learn the job. And my current boss didn't do much of that. And now, 2 years later, I'm learning a lot more because now they're coming up with things. Anywho's, well, let's see what happens in the next 2 weeks. And thank you for watching.